Eldric reacts.
Now you gotta pay that price. Cause my boy was out here trying to prove he was about that life. This 215 guy that you ain't heard asked around. Yeah, Ja Morant. Look, I know a lot of people that you know is about that life. Like if they really about that life, like they not out here trying to prove it. Like when it's time for it, when it's time to show up, they show out. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like most people who flex and try to prove that they something, they really scared for real. They just trying. It's like a defense mechanism to show that you tough for you on some street shit or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? So I don't even really get why he doing that. Like I feel like it's just not moving smart. If you reached a point in your life where you bull, like you the man, like you him, then all that other stuff that like gotta go to the side. Like you can't be living that type of lifestyle anymore. It's almost ridiculous. It's counterproductive. It's like you come so far. It's like why would you want to give up everything that you worked so hard to achieve, and you put your family in a position, now you just trying to set yourself back and everybody else with you. I don't get it. But Shaq had something to say about the situation. You know, Shaq, he the OG. And I feel like he gives some good advice. Like if you don't listen to any of your OGs or that was, you know, in the same position as you, then, now I'm not saying that Shaq had like no guns or nothing like that, but he definitely was around these experiences. So I want to see what Shaq got to say about this. Ja Morant, man, free that guy until he's free, man. I don't know what they're going to do to him.
It was a bad choice. It was a bad decision.
Right.
You know, we have to stop, look in the camera and says, we have to stop putting ourselves in positions to where they could take away what we've worked so hard to get to. You should always believe in a higher power. Right. I've always had the ability to stop time and say, if I do this, what's going to be the outcome? There's no excuse for what he did.
Right.
But remember, he pressed the button on his phone. He went live. We don't go live. Nobody knows he has a weapon. We're not talking about this. But he did that. And, you know, why are you in the strip club with no shirt? Why are you walking around with a weapon? And why'd you hit the live button? So we have to stop putting ourselves in positions to where they can take away the things that we work hard to get for.
Yeah.
I've seen your videos where your dad had the little cord and he training you and your brothers. And I've also seen the video where your mom and dad, they got the nice mansion right next door to you. That's what we're trying to get to. And once we get there, we know the letter of the law. We know what not to do, what not to say, and we know common sense.
Right.
Think of the higher power. Like, I feel for him now, but I also feel for his mother and father. Like, what are they going through? So guys, before you make a dumb decision, not a mistake, a dumb decision, a dumb choice, think of the higher power. Your mother, your father, your children. I'm not going to jump on the kid. He know what we did was wrong, but remember, he put himself in a position. He didn't have to go live. You got to pick your phone up, swipe to find Instagram, get on Instagram, swipe again, hit the live button, wait for it to connect.
Are you sure you want to go live?
You got to have enough common sense to know that wasn't going to go the way you wanted it to go. You're not a rapper.
Right.
You're an NBA player. Okay? I don't know where you're from. I don't know who's hanging out with you. That don't matter. When it's you making the decision, you got to be smart. And we got to stop putting ourselves in position to where they can take it back. Now, forget all the investigation. I don't like to hear, what's Nike going to do? What's the other company going to do?
That's what I was thinking.
We already seen the other situation where one of our guys lost $30 million. Like, you don't want to see a young kid like him lose that money. So again, we have to stop putting ourselves in position. So when I say names like, oh, you idiot, I'm not talking about you individually. I'm talking about the decisions that we make. Remember, this isn't a decision. This isn't an incident where I had it and I'm dancing and it goes off. This is an incident where I pull it out. I hit the button and I wiggle it for everybody to see. So he did it to himself. I'm not going to jump on. He has to deal with what's coming, and I know he has a lot of support around him. And his friends. You can't be yes friends. I love my crew. We fight and argue all the time, but you know what? They keep me in line.
Yeah, I don't think you would surround yourself with many people that
But it ain't about that. My friends keep me in line. My friends like, hey.
That's what I mean.
You ain't about that life.
No.
You ain't about that life. You don't need to be doing that. Nah, forget all that.
Yeah, so Shaq he made some good points, man. I hate to see like him in like a Kyrie Irving situation where they just strip him from everything. And you know, I get it. Like even if they do strip the endorsements and all that, like he'll still have money. But to be looked at in that light, as far as someone who doesn't need to be on posters and you portrayed as this bad guy or some type of dangerous individual, kind of like how they did with Allen Iverson. Like, I hate to see that. Man, whatever L he got to take for this, he just got to take that L. You made a decision. You got to live with the consequences. So it is what it is. Like, whatever type of backlash you get from this, then you just got to deal with that. But just come back smarter. Come back stronger next time. You know, put it all on the court. You know what I mean? Just be a better individual, and then we can move on from it. Like, everybody make mistakes. Some people make poor decisions, but it's what we do after those decisions that really show who we are as people, you know? But time is something you can never have back, but you spend your time with me, so I appreciate you for that. Subscribe at Eldric Valentine. Almost at 500 subscribers. But yeah, the links to everything is in the description. I gotta go.